So apparently, if you're a woman without kids, you're on a 24-hour vacation. According to this lady right here, first of all, reducing a woman's entire life to whether she has children or not is peak oversimplification. Just because you don't have kids doesn't mean your life is easy. And just because you're a mom doesn't mean your life is hard. Some mom have
I
it
don't think
pretty easy.
people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7. And you don't realize that until you have kids and you have no free time ever. Now, don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my kids, but I don't get a lot of free time, which I completely understand. I signed up for. But it's just funny because, like, I have friends that don't have kids, and I just get a kick out of hearing them say, like, oh, I'm so tired or I'm so busy. And I really try not to be that friend that's like, oh, well, girl, imagine if this, imagine it. Like, I despise people like that because at the end of the day, everyone has problems, everyone has issues, everyone has a to do list, and they can get overwhelmed and be tired. But I'm just saying, if you're watching this and you don't have kids, embrace the free time, because once you do have kids, there will be little to no free time, and the time that you get with them is amazing. It's I prayed for this, I asked God for this, so I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, a person without kids free time is completely different than a person who has kids free time. So take advantage now while you can.
This lady coming on here saying people that don't have kids, their lives are vacation 24/7. I'm sorry, what? Because I chose not to have children, my life is a vacation? I did not have kids. First of all, because I don't want them. Second of all, because I am not done raising myself yet. I was a parentified child, and I don't want to raise more kids. Instead, I put that energy into healing myself, into trying to be better for myself, and dealing with my own mental health issues, and trying to face my trauma head on. That's not a vacation.
People with no kids are practically on vacation 24/7 is so funny, because have you ever gone out with somebody with a kid? Have you ever gone out with your homegirl and she got a babysitter? You be like, come on, bitch, let's go. It's time to go. They mopping the floor. She still got 2 drinks in her hand. She yelling, hey, the lights are on. So yeah, we kind of do realize how much free time we have because we're watching you, girl. Cherish your very few moments of it. That's a bit much. But even she then goes on to say, like, I'm not trying to be the friend to say, oh, imagine what tired really looks like. Like, I understand everybody has their trials and tribulations and blah, 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 blah. But you're also saying that when your friend comes to you and says, I'm tired or I'm exhausted or I'm too busy, I'm overwhelmed, you're not taking it that serious. You're not taking it serious to the full potential of what your friend knows to be as overwhelmed as possible, as tired as possible, as busy as possible, because you think it could be worse. And I just don't. And then the girl, how do you pronounce that thing? She's wearing like an ALO sweater. Like, imagine parents who got 2, 3, 4 jobs, So it's like, you're not even as tired as you could be. It was just so like, it was steaming with, I'm going to try to say these caveats so that I don't get attacked. But for real, I don't think anything to complain about. And it's like, well, neither do you, because you knew what you signed up for when you did that.
The terminology she chose to use in saying, oh, someone who doesn't have kids is practically, okay, I'm very big into words and utilizing them in the way they need to be used. Practically, so from a practicality standpoint, they're on vacation 24/7. 24/7. They're never clocked in, if you will. How does that work? Just because I have one less responsibility than you, or even if I have 15 less responsibilities than you, that means I'm on vacation 24/7? No. She goes on to say, I love my kids, but don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but there's something about that but. There's something about that but. I don't understand that. Why would you preface something like that? As soon as you say the word but, it almost negates some level of, I guess, validity or, like, how does that, what do you mean? That's, I love my paycheck, but I hate going to work. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like that, you get what I'm saying? She goes on to say things like, oh, I have friends who don't have children, and they say things like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so busy, and I'm like, oh, I can't. So a person with kids cannot be tired or busy. not to your standard of what tired or busy should be. What? And what kind of friend is that?
Nobody made you have those kids. Stop projecting whatever resentment or disdain you have for the choice you made onto other people. Just because an adult doesn't have kids doesn't mean that their life is somehow less meaningless and they have all this free time. I mean, my day can be full of so much other stuff, but for some reason, so many people think that it invalidates whatever I got going on because I'm not a father or some other woman is not a mother. Somehow being busy, picking up a side hustle or, engulfing yourself in your hobbies or showing up for other friends and events that other people are doing. We all have the same 24 hours. Just because yours is different doesn't mean it means more. I want to reiterate this one more time. Nobody made you have those kids.
Where that assumption came from, I don't know. Like, I want to ask you, did you feel like you were on vacation 24/7 before you had kids? You mean to tell me you didn't have a job that you had to work and be out every day? You have to cook every night. Go to the gym if you're into that. Study if you're in school on top of that. That doesn't really sound like a vacation to me. Like, if you ask me, that doesn't really sound like a vacation. Throw in people like me who have a chronic illness or people who are disabled. I'm not really seeing the vision that you're trying to paint here. Just like you can tell your child-free friends how, oh, well, you're not as tired as I am. Like, I'm a mom and I have to do all this stuff. I could say the same to you, right? As someone who is chronically ill, I have multiple sclerosis and chronic fatigue. I could say the same thing to you because you get tired because you have to do all these things for your baby. I wake up that's my starting point when I wake up in the morning. If we're going to have the fucking hardship Olympics over here. And here's the thing. I want to affirm the feeling that she is feeling, right? I want to affirm, oh my gosh, I don't have any more free time as a mom. Like, I just feel like I get no time to myself. I have no free time. And that really sucks. Like, I love my kid. And because she's saying but, and when you say but, it kind of negates everything that comes before that. And, right, I love my kid. And I also wish I had more time to myself. That is a normal feeling. That is a feeling that a lot of moms experience, especially given the fact that a lot of moms don't even have help from the person that helps them create this human being. The feeling is valid. The way you went about expressing that feeling was wrong. Trying to bring child-free people into it and being like, oh, well, you guys are just on vacation 24/7. Like,
having children for a lot of the people, this is not including being forced upon, et cetera, et cetera. It's a choice. I've never seen a group of people between those women that are mothers, right? And between women that are married. I have never seen a population of people that have so much to say about the population that doesn't choose their same choice. I ain't never seen it. And it's very interesting. And it also goes to show how it seems as though if you don't have kids or if you're not married, your living situation is infantilized in the United States. There is a notion or a belief of a level of maturity that is ascribed to those, either personally by themselves or by the broader society, that is ascribed to those that are married or to those that have kids.
Y'all, that video just pissed me off so bad. And I have kids. And I'm just like, girl, what? What? One, I think it's quite weird and odd at any time people are comparing lives. Like, I think that is just weird. I don't care what you have going on. Kids, no kids, pets, no pets, married, not married, alone, living with, like, it never crossed me to ever look at someone else's life and compare it to my own. I just think everybody's walk on this globe is so unique and individual and special to them that I couldn't even begin to compare. I don't even understand what that does. And one, children are optional. It's not mandatory. So it's like, are you okay?
You know, women without kids still have jobs. They have deadlines, they have bills, they have sick parents they have to cater for. You know, they have some are struggling with mental health issues. They have goals, dreams. You know, this is adulthood. So her statement basically implies if you are not a mom, your life has no real responsibilities, you know? But that's not fair to say. But ask any woman that doesn't have any kids, that's running business, that have two jobs, that's dealing with life. Ask them if they feel like they're on 24-hour vacation. I'm pretty sure they will tell you no. This is another example of how society pressure women, you know? There is always someone ready to say, if you don't have kids, you are selfish. If you have kids, you are not ambitious. Women can't win. You know what I mean? Like we just can't not win. Let's not forget raising a child is very expensive nowadays. Like the economy is hard. Childcare is expensive, you know, and people don't have the support system to back them up. You know, like people are doing this child thing by themselves. So people choose not to have kids. Most women that don't have kids, they choose not to have kids. To me, motherhood is violent and being child free is also violent. So no, women without kids are not on vacation 24/7. Their routine is just different from yours. But yeah, let me know what you think about this story down below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all in my next video.